Hi everyone, welcome back. As the lightning strikes, it is a miserable, horrible day here out on the water. Hold on. Oh. Over there, you see the mighty battleship Bismarck. What's happening today? Well, we've got orders. Sink any capital ship. Battleship Bismarck is under attack and severely damaged. British battleships King George V and Rodney are closing in from the northwest. Do what you can to stop them. We also have the, is it the Norfolk and Dorset cruisers coming in from the other side. Ooh, lightning is crazy. So we're here. Here's Bismarck, and we believe the battleships are coming in from this direction. Cruisers coming in from this direction. So let's get some speed on. And our aim is not to save the Bismarck because, you know, she's severely damaged already. This is post the battle with the Hood. The Hood has already been sunk, and this is where they came and finished her off. So we're just trying to get in front of her, see if we can at least sink one of their capital ships to appease the loss of the Bismarck when she eventually does go. Okay, they've lost the Hood. Their flagship, but yeah, we want more. We want more. As I say, this is just a one-off mission. We're getting absolutely flooded here. Hang on. Ah, get off! Stupid thing. Yeah, let's get that close. We're not getting the conning tower filling up water. Yes. Thanks ever so much for all your support. As always, hit that thumbs up, share on social media, and if you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and tickling the bell. Don't forget, this is a one-off mission, as I said, as we did last week. You still have time to vote. You have one more week. It's probably going to be Wednesday of next week, which will be Wednesday the 11th of September 2019. When I will take the voting from the next campaign voting from the poll we did on the previous video. So make sure, if you haven't already, check out the previous video to this one. Go to playlists, or I may even put a section in the description down below, so be sure to check that out. Go to that poll and vote. I'm not going to look at comments. Well, I will look at comments, but I'm not going to take them as part of consideration. It's just the poll I will be going with, just on pure hard facts. So make sure you've voted for either Monsoon Gruppe, which is around the Indian Ocean, and around obviously the Indian coastline, and the other one was Turning Point, which was based in the North Atlantic, which gets very challenging indeed. Ooh. And then next week we should be starting the campaign of whichever you decided to choose. But for now, let's concentrate. We've got the Bismarck coming better into view now. There she is. Beautiful. And we'll see if we can get... Hold on. See if we can find these cruisers, or more importantly, the battleships. If we can take a battleship out, there'll be less of a pain for the BDU. It'll certainly put a solve on the loss of the Bismarck when she eventually goes. Right, I'm going to get out of that horrible nasty weather and head down here. And we'll see what we can find. So we'll press on, and I'll see you in a little while. Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, we have dived to periscope depth, and if I bring you up the map, you can see we've got some contacts. Now this should be the Bismarck, which means we've got a contact to our 9 o'clock over here, and we've got a contact to our 8 o'clock as well. I should really use bearing rather than the clock designation, but it doesn't matter. You know what I'm trying to say. So the waves are really choppy, so sometimes the conning tower is out of the water, sometimes it's not. So if we come to 270, which should be 9 o'clock, get the periscope up, and we'll have a look to see if we can spot any smoke on the horizon and see if we can see a capital ship. Oh, hello.
Tracking new target.
Is that the Rodney? The guns in the front make it look like, yeah, the Nelson and the Rodney, so we know the Rodney's in the area, so it'd be a good bet that that's probably the Rodney. Nelson battleship. Yes, it is. It's the Rodney. Hello, the Rodney. Right. Speed and stuff we'll have to calculate. There she is. Right, we've got her in our sights now, so let's do a speed calculation. So if we do from that one, go. Wait for a minute, and then we can calculate the time. Is she turning, or is she still driving straight? Not quite sure. The good news is, we can't hear anything, and we can't see anything, so she hasn't opened up on the Bismarck yet, which is good. It means we still have time. Tick, tick, tick. Okay, 25 seconds. She's going fairly quick by the looks of it. I know it may not appear to it, but, you see where that marker we put down. Whoops. Let's grab the red pen again. It was for this line here. 4, 3. Mark. Lovely. Right, and we can say that she has travelled 200 meters in that minute. So, speed conversions, 200 meters in a minute is 6... Oh, she's not doing that. She's doing about 7 knots. So 216 meters is 7 knots. So about 7 knots, we're going to say. Oh, goodness me, stop clicking the wrong thing. Right, and can we predict a course from those couple of markers that we've done? Shove that there, put that through the middle of that, put that through the middle of the ship. We can say roughly she's on that kind of a course. Obviously that's not totally accurate, so if we put a ring on there, which is, where's 1,000 meters? There you go, 1,000 meters. So, let's come to an all stop.
All stop.
Maybe turn the ship slightly to get ourselves a nice, better angle. And then we'll come to a stop, and hopefully if she continues on her current path, we'll be in a lovely position to have a shot at her. And I think we'll go for a full salvo of 4 torpedoes. She is a battleship after all.
All stop. We're approaching
Full
a
stop.
final waypoint.
So, if this is all working out nicely, our firing range will be 600 meters. Lovely. Right, I've lost her. Where is she? There she is.
Tracking new target.
So range we're going to put to 600 meters because that's roughly where we're going to be firing. Speed we worked out as 7 knots. Angle of bow we'll calculate later. Look how deep she is. Wow. Can we see the end? So if that's the Rodney, we're looking for the King George the 5th. Is she anywhere around here? We know there was another signal or contact to our to our rear, which is around about, so 180, that's directly behind us, so 191. Not that we can see in this gloom. But anyway, the Rodney, she hasn't opened up yet, so... And she hasn't opened up with her secondary guns either, so I'm guessing she hasn't seen us either, which is great news. Okay, there she is. Okay, angle of bow, angle of bow, the bow angle. Let's get the angle of bow. It's 29 degrees. We're coming over at 30 degrees. There we go, perfect. Right, we've got her locked in. So the hull is very deep. So if we oh, hang on. Can we switch these to salvo? There we go.
Switching to salvo shooting.
He says it twice, just to be sure. Let's fire it about there.
Depth set to 3 meters.
Might as well. Impact or magnetic? I think we'll go impact. Oh, we've lost contact with her. Let's get the tubes flooded.
Tube 2. Flooding tube 3. Flooding tube 4.
Let's lock onto her. It's very difficult trying to keep her in sight with all these waves. But the other thing of it, of course, is that... Whoa, hang on. Let's just go... I don't want too much of a spread. I think 5 degrees is probably okay. Do you reckon 5 degrees? Better go... Oh, we'll go silent running. We'll go battle stations, though. Right. We've got a little while before we are ready to fire. Getting nervous now. Getting nervous now we've lost her for the time being. That's okay. There she is.
Target marked.
Let's have a look at the Rodney. How thick's her armour? We obviously keeping an eye on this just so we don't lose anything. But so the King George V is around. Obviously, this not this one here. We're looking for a Nelson battleship. Nelson battleship. Here we go. 36,000 tons. Crew unknown. Additional information. Oh, it doesn't have much in the way of information on it. It's just got that, I suppose. There's only 2 of them, and we haven't had that many engagements with them, so we probably don't know the full details. So used to Atlantic Fleet, when you click on them and it tells you, you know, the kind of the guns it has, the armour it has. Right, how are we looking? No other contacts. Just stand by. What's our bow angle? 51, 54. Let's knock that down. Oh, it's probably going to be 52 now. Stand by to fire. One more time. Okay, we've lost contact. Wait for the wave to clear. Come on, wave.
Target marked.
Stand by. Fire.
Tube 1, loss. Tube 2, loss. Tube 3, loss. Tube 4, loss. Closing tube 1. Loss. Closing tube 2. Loss. Closing tube 3. Loss. Closing tube 4. Loss.
Now we should dive, but I want to hang around and watch. Because why wouldn't you? It's a battleship.
Torpedo impact. Torpedo impact.
Yes, 2 good hits.
Torpedo impact.
3 good hits.
Torpedo impact.
Yes! Dive to 30
New
meters.
depth, 3-1 meters.
Let's go.
Minimum speed ahead.
Excellent. Hopefully that will be enough to get her sinking. If not, we'll get those reloaded. And we'll start heading that away.
Changing course. Returning to course.
Oh, I think she might have gone. Oh, actually, no. The
Therefore, course change.
she hasn't, because the has she? No, she hasn't yet. We shall see if she succumbs to the damage.
Returning to course.
New contact, warship, moving fast, constant distance, bearing 25, short range.
Current depth 20 meters.
Oh, and there it goes. The historical mission ends early. Oh, it's just about to... We just picked up the contact of the King George V as well. Ah, but the objective was to sink a capital ship. And we completed that. We managed to sink the Rodney. 1 ship, 1 warship, a total tonnage of 36,000 tons. I was going to say feet then. Don't know why. Brain was in aircraft mode. 36,000 tons. Mission complete. Oh, the Rodney is no more. So we're going to leave it there for this week. Just a quick little Silent Hunter 5 teaser, really. Just to remind you, next week we'll be starting the campaign for realsies. So make sure you go on to the previous video and put your choice forward on that poll there, whether or not we go to the Monsoon Group or we stay in the North Atlantic with Turning Point. Your decision. Will reenact whatever your decision is next Saturday. So make sure you get your vote in before Wednesday of the next week, Wednesday 11th, because that's when the poll will end. Good. So that's it from me. I'll say thank you ever so much. Get your votes in and we'll start our campaign for real next week. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Take care. Bye bye.